government is slow in implementing the memorandum of agreement they reached last year. ASUU President Professor Emmanuel Osodeke expressed the union's displeasure during a meeting with the Minister of Labour and Employment, Chris Ngige, in Abuja. He also raised concern over poor funding of the education sector in the country. He, however, urged the National Assembly to initiate a law that makes it compulsory for public office holders to send their awards to public schools in the country, saying that such a step would let the officials note the decay in public hospitals. Let's talk about this for a bit. Now, should public office holders be compelled to send their children awards to public schools in the country? Will it have whatever ASUU's desired impact? Will it necessarily have ASUU's desired impact in the education sector? And are you convinced that the public office holders do not already know what education is like in public schools? Let's talk about this for a bit. Numbers are the same, and the lines are open. Call 0817 923 0002, 0817 923 0003, and 0817 923 0007. WhatsApp is on 0809 0306 416, and I suppose we're live on facebook.com /Nigeria Info PH. Also live on YouTube, by the way. Just search for Nigeria Info PH on YouTube. And also, might it not be a violation of the rights of this person? So, what if I'm well off? What if I'm a made person? Maybe I'm in the private sector. I've done very well for myself. I can afford for my children to school anywhere, and then I decide, out of a need or a feeling of a need to serve my people, I decide to go into politics and vie for public office. Or maybe I'm not even running for election. Maybe I'm appointed because I've done very well in the private sector. Some person who's appointed to office, maybe a governor, maybe a local government chairman, maybe even the president, decides to appoint me to because of what's perceived to be my wealth of experience and knowledge in a certain field. And once again, I have a track record that's proven highly successful, commendable in the private sector. And government, the president feels, oh, you know what? I think you should come in here, come into the technology industry, come into health industry, come into education, come help revamp the system in the country. Must I be made to, enroll my children in schools over here? What if they're schooling overseas already? So because I want to serve my country, I have to withdraw my children, and then they have to school in Nigeria, and not just school in Nigeria, but school in some public school because I want to serve my country. Or maybe they're even schooling locally. Maybe they're in some other school here, but the plan, the vision, was for them to school elsewhere. So because I want to serve my country, I cannot fulfill my dreams or my ambitions or my goals as far as my children are concerned. That might be a toughie. What do you think? And those lines are open once again, 0817 93 0002 or 0003 or 0007. Live on facebook.com /Nigerian for PH. Drop a comment over there. Or via WhatsApp on 0809 030 6416. That's it. Via WhatsApp. I agree with ASUU. The criteria for holding public offices should include your children schooling in Nigeria and also patronizing our health institutions only. In cases of health emergencies, the consultant should be imported to Nigeria and use our facility. Mokele Alexander from Enika sent that. Alright, also via WhatsApp. Okay. Back to that in a moment. And Bar from Moji joins the conversation. Hello, go ahead.
I agree with you.
Go ahead, please.
The issue of Nigeria is an issue that we have been complaining all these years.
Yeah. Hello. Alright, let's go back to WhatsApp then. Good dial. ASUU shouldn't bother about a law, as that would clearly be struck down by the Supreme Court. However, they should not be the president or governors to, as a matter of policy, declare that their kids would attend public schools. And any Nigerian who would accept any appointment in his or administration must enroll their kids in public schools. And such presidents or governors must charge the media to publicize any appointee who violates the policy and be willing to sack such appointees. Some checks. As for themselves, many of them have their children outside Nigeria. They send them outside because they already know the disadvantage. Take, for example, how many polytechnic lecturers have their children in the polytechnics. Many of them send them to university. Please let ASUU start from themselves. That's from Emmanuel. Emmanuel, I'm not sure you're correct about this. I mean, it's not unlikely that some ASUU members have their children schooling overseas or abroad. But I think it's safe to say that most lecturers, I mean, how are they even going to afford it on a lecturer's salary? You know, I mean, even if they're selling handouts, I mean, how much are handouts compared to how much you have to pay if you're schooling overseas? You know, so I don't think most ASUU members have their children schooling outside the country, and the analogy of polytechnics and university, I don't think it's the same with this really. Anyways, back to the third line. Hello, this is the first time ASUU will truly be fighting for something not only related to their pockets. This ban should also cover ASUU members and any civil servants. Maybe the deliberate murder of the educational sector will then stop. That's a Matt Paul. Seriously, maybe the goal, maybe the intention is a noble one, but I mean, once again, so I'm this, hypothetically speaking, there's this, really brilliant fellow who's done well in the private sector, whether locally or even on the international stage, and then you want the person, you want to bring the person back home to help revamp or improve or even start up some pertinent sector, and the condition to having that brilliant mind is that the children must enroll in some public school. So what if the person says, no, I'm not asking you to pay for my children's school fees. I'm a very successful person. I can afford to pay for my children's school fees, so. Hello, you're welcome.
David.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, this is very funny. Hello?
Go ahead.
Okay, I said it's very funny for ASUU to come up with this kind of policy.
Recommendation.
Say what?
It's a recommendation.
Okay, believe me, Dayo, this wouldn't see the light of the day.
What makes it
funny?
Why?
Because
what makes it funny?
The people that hold education, I mean, the people that is funding education is federal government. That is for federal schools. So how would ASUU come up with that kind of suggestion? And I think it will thrive in a country like Nigeria, where the educational sector is dead already. So for me, whether
ASUU's recommendation will become policy or not is not the subject of discussion. I'm asking you what you think of the recommendation.
Okay, well, I don't really see that happening in this country.
What do you think? What do you think of the recommendation?
Okay. To start with, some of the ASUU members, they will have their children.
Do you have any thoughts on the recommendation itself?
It's a nice one. If it will try, it's nice.
Okay, all right. It's tough. Sometimes. Oh, make that many times. Okay, via WhatsApp. Could have been. I think ASUU is right. In fact, let them send their children to the local government wards. That would be awesome. Good dial. It's better when everyone in this country, when everyone remains in this country. That's the only way our educational sector will grow. Dial, when we can have true provision of the so-called dividends of democracy by the politicians of Nigeria. It's the time we have politicians share the facilities they call world-class facilities with Nigerians, including schools. That's on Sunday in Adedayo. Got Chris is on the line from Rumokoro. Hi, Chris. Go on.
Yeah, good evening, sir. I'm calling from Port Harcourt.
Chris, you have a minute. Go ahead.
Thank you so much. The idea is fine because some years back, such a bill has already been sent to Senate. They scrapped it. The major reason is this. If you watch Kaduna Governor, what they call El-Rufai, there was a time we all of us heard that his son or whatever, our grandson was sent to go
His
public school. I searched to ensure if that is true. I find out that he used 198 million to innovate only that particular school where the son
Chris, I'm
was
sure
attending.
I'm something tells me you're
They know
wrong.
what they are doing.
Chris,
I'm not
are you listening
in
to me,
support
Chris?
of maybe every
Chris, are
appointee.
you
What
listening
I'm
to
in
me?
support is government.
All right, Chris is not listening. All right, so but great to hear from Chris though. Once again, I was going to say that I doubt Chris's information. Really, I suspect strongly it's fake news. But I have to go for a break right now. I'll return in a moment. Discussion continues. By the way, headlines 5:30 p.m. Please stay with us.